Nice, nice, nice. I'm still, you know... I'm still in the game, in the story mode. 6th gym, and we're going. Okay, let's talk to... how's it going, yeah, boy? That, like, really, this is one of my favorite characters in the game. Great guy, great guy. I'm loving him. Oh, Sonia, hello. Cirencester. This town has some really great restaurants. I got some things I want to talk to you. Bob's... This is the restaurant I would go every single night. I don't care. Bob's your uncle. I love it. Oh, I love that name. Bob's your uncle. Yeah, he is. Oh, man. Oh, I'm gonna assume this is this restaurant. Like, it has to be. He looks like a Bob. He looks like a, you know, typical uncle. I mean, he has a thumbs up. There we go. My goodness. Love that. Bob's your uncle. Wait, hold on. Hey Peter, how's it going, mate? How are you? We're at Bob's your uncle restaurant. A new chapter in the fifth tapestry. And where are the sword and shield? They're gone. Some kind of a seal? Yeah, because the sword and shield, they are like, you know, those are graves or something, so... Based on those statues we saw back in the Stone side, the sword and shield were actually 2 Pokemons, right? Yeah, they were. I need the shield exclusive mons to help fill up. Nice. I mean, you know, you can always post on Discord. Like which one you're missing, you know, the same goes to Rob and everyone, you know, which one you're missing, which one, you know, you want. And yeah, I'm assuming, you know, people will trade. Okay, so I'm saying, like, if I would have, you know, if my character would have a different shirt and this hat, that would be super close to what I look like. I mean, maybe a little bit of a belly fat. Okay, no, let's say I'm skinny like this kid, and I'm fine. I mean, yeah. But you know, I have a list. Yeah, so hit it on Discord. The hero's bath. I haven't bathed here, but yeah, sure, if you want to name that. So the 2 heroes came to sew their wounds. Nice. So now I'm just googling where to hunt. I mean, the cool thing is that if you go to Pokédex, it shows like, you know, mons used once and where they are. And, you know, you have a bonus if you complete that, which is quite cool. You to meet a mysterious Pokemon back in the Slumbering Weald. Yeah. Nah. Hero. Hope lost bead. I'm sorry, he's not hero material. Excuse me. Oh, let's go. Absolutely, mate. Nice. Like, Covent Garden, you know, has shiny Eevee yesterday. Oh, okay. No, like, I know I want to finish the game this week. Like, until Friday. Just so, you know, I can... that's, by the way, evolution of Wooloo. Just so, you know, I can finish the decks, hopefully before next week. and only focus on, you know, on the competitive aspect. And get a team. And raid with you guys, like, you know, do proper raids. Nice. Like, I'm thinking, you know, if I should add, like, you know, a classic Snorlax to my team. Alright. I see it, don't worry, I see it, I see it. I mean, I hate when, you know, someone goes like... I'm telling them, like, tell the guys that, you know, are in the reserve list on the cup, like, there's, you know, no place yet. 2 days passed, and they're like, news? Any news? Any news now? I'm like, dude, I told you, like, week before I'm gonna know if someone is, like, you know, not coming to the cup, because, like, that's, you know, where I'm gonna know. And, like, any news? Oh, I do hate people like that. Speaking of, if you missed the story yesterday about this guy, it's there on YouTube, you can Drifblim. So I know, okay, Natu I have, Trubbish I have, Stunfisk, Scraggy, Stunfisk, but which one? But I have one. Lunaton, I believe I caught. Honage I might have. Trevenant I think I do have. Shelmet I caught, I know that for sure. Bisharp, I have a Ponyard, not a Bisharp. So I do have some of them. But post it also on the Discord, because I know Kovac has them, or text Kovac. She's gonna be home like really late today, but because she's working like 12 hours right now for the rest of the next 2 days, right? It's 12. Yeah, just burn it down. Cause how dare you knock out my Farfetch'd? How dare you, sir? How dare you? I mean, if you want to, Rob, we can trade. If not now, and if, you know, what in the world is that and why it has, you know, ass cheeks on its face? Sorry, someone had to say it. We all thought about that. Sorry. Coming. Like tomorrow before the stream we can trade as well. Like we can jump into the voice chat. We can do some trading. Because they're playing sword, right? Like I can show you the area where there's Bisharp and all of that, guys. Those guys. Oh, and yeah, guys, if I may tell you something, if you have your Twitch account, right, do like 2-step verification for your Twitch accounts. Like yesterday, one of the viewers, Sonic, DM'd me that he lost his account. He was hacked. Someone actually well paid for, I don't know what, but you know, like 150 something euros for either subs or like donations, I don't know. Fortunately, you know, Twitch Interactive gave him the money back, but he lost all his subs and everything, so just have the 2-step verification, okay? Just in case. something like that might happen or would occur. Because I'm worried about you guys, right? I'm worried. And there we go, level up. Nah, we don't need double edge. Let's be clear, Hop, you're never gonna beat us. Right? Like, we know that. Emil Leon may be in trouble. So what's next, you two? I plan Slumbering Wheel. Should we go there? Then I get... Oh, so he lost in this gym. Okay, and then Route 9. Alright. As his rival, you wouldn't like it either, right? It's like I wouldn't like it. Well, he's the mate, right? So... Where are we going? Ooh! From Zipzilla. Nice. Oh, from Surprise Trade. Damn. I got Skull Bunny from Surprise Trade, but I traded it to Kovac, so she would have one. Oh, there's a Baba. No. No, we don't need a Baba. Route number 9. I have Great Balls now, so... Wait, first things first, because I forgot to go to Pokemon Center. Which I'm dumb, so... Yeah, like that. There we go. Waiting for a nice big fish. Come on. Oh, there's Octillery in this game. Oh, that is such a throwback to competitive TCG 2 years ago. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Remoraid. Oh yeah, I have to find Remoraid though. But man, Octillery. Oh, such a throwback. Really? Octillery, I'm praising you for being a tier 1 card and you like, wow. Wow, Octillery. Wow. Just wow. So, Izarop, 12-hour flight. You're only gonna be playing Pokemon Sword Shield or anything else? Because I mean, those are 12 hours, right? Or 18. No, it's 12-hour flight, right? Hey, Zipzilla, good morning! Hello! How are ya? So yes, I've changed the side of the camera as I wanted. We've got an Octillery. Tired? No, why? Oh, what are you? I want that mustache. I mean... Yeah, I might kinda... Yeah, that was not the best idea to have him. Let's go with... Hatteran. Been up all night because an old friend... Oh, okay. Yeah, Kovac had the shiny Eevee yesterday. With only one start not being perfect, and I was like, ah, oh, so close. Psycho Cut. Yeah, like after 60 eggs, which was, you know, quite interesting. Then, you know, with your German Ditto. No, like I know, Psycho Cut. Oh, so there you go. And yeah, I can't use Psycho Cut, I forgot. So, I don't want to knock it out. I hate when, you know, when I tell a guy, like, hey, you know, you're on the reserve list, it doesn't mean you're gonna play, because we are full, and he's still like, you know, oh, because flight costs are expensive, and I'm like, dude, I understand, but, you know, you're on the reserve list, I can contact everyone, but this means if someone doesn't come to the event, or whatever, right, or, you know, tell like week before. And I'm like, come on. A friend of mine got 2 shinies in like, wow, in an hour. 2 shinies in an hour? You're joking, right? Alright, Jedi. Rub and Team Skull is a 3rd rub. Okay, max potion. What are you? Oh wait, was that a male and a female? Yeah, it's a rub town. You might say you're gonna get rubbed. Okay. So I'm assuming those are 2 different entries in the Pokédex. And you see, like, I'm trying to be super polite to the guy, because he's like really every single, you know, day almost like, hey, is there a place in, you know, in your League Cup? And I'm like, no, sir, there's still not. You're on the reserve list. You're like, you know, 10th person on the reserve list. So even if there would be a place, you're not like, you know, the first, you know, person that's gonna get in. And like I'm trying to be super nice and super polite, and I'm like trying to tell like, hey, that's just, you know, it's reality, right, of the thing. Well, that's the capacity and that's it. It's like, come on, you're building up next Pokemon Evil Team Raven. Oh yeah, like, I mean, I'm building a team IRL, right? Just so I can call them robbers, and they're gonna rob things, so they're gonna, you know, commit a robbery. I just realized how it sounds. Oh, that would be cool. Imagine, you know, like an evil team made out of robs. Oh, I love that. Alright, come on, we have to catch it. So 2 more gems and we're good. At least, you know, at least I have Ultra Balls, so I'm cool about that. So Rob, you're gonna be doing, my real name is Claudia, can't join. Yeah, mine is Arthur, can't join as well. Second name Gabriel, can't join either. I wish. So, Rob, because you have, you know, your Gigantamax team, right, for 15th of November, December. I don't know why I keep saying November, December. So do you have a team for the season itself? Because you can't Gigantamax in the season, right? Or are you thinking about one? And like this, you know, it's a question for everyone. Because that's a bit of a weird rule, if you ask me. Yeah, I mean, Ultra Ball, mwah, perfecto. Hatrain plus the new butter Pokemon. Really? Like, I've heard a lot of good things about Gardevoir in doubles. I think I don't have it. Yeah, I don't think I have this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep, you know, keep on hanging out in this bush until I'm gonna get every single mon. Nuzzle. Oh yeah, it doesn't affect. Crap. There's a Buttermon and start a Tricker Room. Oh boy. Yes, it's not gonna affect. Raven, you... Oh, you're so dumb, Raven. Like, I knew it wasn't gonna have any effect, and I still... To get Quick Balls. I already had Quick Balls. Like, Quick Balls are not that... Like, it depends. To be honest. Like, I already used Quick Balls. Because you can have them, you know, you can get them for those. And Quick Balls, you know, they work before you're gonna attack them on. But, I don't know, they are not that good for me. Oh. Not into small, if you like. Oh, VGC. VGC, not TCG. Don't worry, I'm talking about VGC. But that's a good question. Yeah, VGC, don't worry. All the way VGC. No, for the TCG, like I see, I have a bit of a problem with TCG currently, that there's so many good cards that are fun to play. There's so many decks that are fun to play, but they just can't get through. Like, they struggle against Reshazad, Mew3, and ADP. Especially ADP, right? Like, he's growing on me. Like, ADP is already growing on me a little bit. And I mean, you know... Oh, because I didn't have it. Alright. Oh, Pukimiku! So, you know, even though in TCG, because I'm just going to say one thing about TCG. I'm so not into this, you know, tier 1 meta that I've decided to just even wait for getting like a proper T1 deck until Sword and Shield. Bad thing in the VGC is that more generating. Oh, yeah, they're not stopping it. Like, when the game was released, day one, you could have, you know, bought whatever you want from eBay. The new Corsola with Curse Body and Strength Sap. Since every second mon get just heals up fully. Ooh. Like, I can't wait until we're gonna, like, sit down and start building the team. Because first I'm gonna have to, like, figure out what I want. Yeah, and the wall is needed, right? Because first I think I'm gonna figure out what type of team I want. I do want to be a more aggressive one. Because I feel best at more aggressive teams than, you know, more conservative. Yeah, I know, and that is amazing. Like, renting teams is just fantastic. So you can, you know, try out stuff before you're gonna go your own. Before you're gonna get your own. Yeah. It's so good. Oh, there we go. Pelipper. Like, 'cause I have an idea, right, what I want to some degree, but... Like, my first problem is... that I have to get my team for the 15th, because I do want to, you know, get that. Oh, thank you, but that's later, right? Like, that's like later, but thank you so much, you're too nice for me. Really, but that's later when I'm gonna finish the game and I'm gonna try to figure out stuff. Oh no, you're gonna... Oh, I hate stall decks in VJC. Oh, Rob. Oh, and by the way, my finger is like healing quite well. Yeah. So for those who don't know, I literally, you know, I was cutting cheese and I cut myself almost to the bone. Right, so I was like cutting, sliced my hand. So yeah. Like sliced my finger. So yeah. Also stall decks are insta win on online. True. I mean, on November 15th, you have 15 minutes on the clock. Normally you have 20, but for this one event, you have 15. And some walls to defend. Yeah. December, yeah, December, not November. Why I keep saying November? So December 15th, this is Friday, up until December 18th, you have the first VGC tournament. You can play, 15 battles per day, so this is a total of 45 battles. And the best score wins at the end of those 45 battles, or just, just 3 days. November was, the release of this game, that's why. And the first season has already started, right? For the ranking system. What I do think it's cool. Not info, but here, Ultra Ball. Oh yeah, I'm getting those monsters in this place. Like, that's honestly me. Whenever I'm gonna go to a new area, I'm just gonna keep on catching mons until... Oh, so there's also a Cramorant somewhere. Okay. And I think that's it. Uh-oh. Yeah, in the hotel there is a catching charm. Yes, I've went to both hotels. The investigation, honestly, because I'd done investigation like an hour ago, and I honestly thought that, you know, the berry eater was the old man. It was like, oh, I had a prescription, I can't eat them. No, we all know how it works. But yeah, it wasn't him, unfortunately. And yeah, so I've got the charm. But thank you for saying that, I appreciate it. You've cleared 3 of my list. Nice. By the way, Zibzilla, you've sent that, you know, this breeding and the Gigantamaxmon methods with, you know, like the clock on the console and everything. And since that day, Kovac is not doing anything else but that method. And I'm like, oh. Alright, do I still have him on? Yeah, I can't. Well, that happened. Yeah, probably, but you know, up until that point, it's good to have a way like that. Honage. Yeah, here you trade Vandalish, right? At the stand. That's true. I think, you know, you can just get the Gigantamaxes for the looks, or, you know... And that's kind of it. The Rumaka, Dancer Zoe. Dancer, let's be clear, you took the berries as well. Do they? But for the special attacks are bad compared to Dynamax ones. Oh, you said I didn't know that. It's always learning, always learning. But I mean, I think, you know, they are good for the collection, and we'll see what home will bring, right? Because the Dynamax move setup fields or increased damage or special damage. Every opponent of the battlefield with the status condition. Alright. Really far-fetched. By the way, Easy, since you're gonna be in Europe, are you gonna go and find like a local game store to play some TCG? And the kick, there we go. Probably not, okay. Fair enough. What to play this Saturday? What decks you can build? Honestly, if I would go to a tournament right now, and if that would be a challenge or a cup. Ooh, Kaiserslautern. I know that city quite well. So I would say this: if you can do ADP, go ADP. Like, honestly, hands down, go ADP. But like, you know, test it a lot and, you know, just test different matchups. We can test together on online if you want to. But I think ADP is a solid choice. And like this week especially, you know, I know it just started, but I'm starting to change my mind about ADP. And honestly, ADP just has, you know, really good matchups everywhere. Especially if you play the version with a Spirit Tomb and Absol, it's really good because, you know, you can go with ADP, use the GX, and then you can just rely on the baby Pokemons like Spirit Tomb, you know, and all of that stuff. It just adds to the flavor. And and I do think if you have pieces for ADP, you should go ADP. Raichu, I wouldn't go Raichu. I wouldn't go Nuzzle. And if your boyfriend is playing Abilities Art, then you can test that matchup at home, which is quite good. Because that's going to be your worst kind of matchup, right? Because even against like Mew 3, I think you should win with ADP. Depending on the draws, of course. And I think, you know, like, the guys here will agree with me. I just do think that ADP, you know, got unlucky during Latin America Championships. Yeah, exactly, right? Because I can tell what I saw in my challenge. I saw a lot of stealth hoots, or selfie hoots, right? I've seen, and this is something that might surprise you. In the Pidgeotto control, I've seen a line of. Let me just change them on. A line of Empoleon. That was surprising. Just, you know, just to get something against Rashi. It was really, really surprising. Nah, it's okay, like, you know, if you would come, that would be like for a day and to grab a beer. Don't worry, like, you know, we're not, you know, like, putting ourselves there, you know. If she feels uncomfortable with that, it's A-okay. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna see you at the wedding. Yours, of course, because I think you're gonna have your wedding first. Right? It's like, you know, this way, not like, oh, we're gonna crash that party. But it's okay, you know, if she feels uncomfortable with that, it's A-okay, you know, I can understand that, and, you know, we don't want to put her in a, like, weird, uncomfortable position, so, yeah. I understand that. Oh, we got a bike. There we go, water mode. Finally. Like, we'll see, right? Because it might be, you know, like, beginning of February, but we just have to say, because April, it's March, April, and, you know, internationals. So, I'm gonna have to, like, figure out how we're gonna do it. And, yeah, Zubzilla, I would go, honestly, ADP. I know it sounds weird from me, because I was never a fan of it. And I'm changing my mind slowly, but again, ADP is one of the reasons I'm not liking the format, because it's cheap, and the fact, imagine this, that's why I like Spiritomb in that deck. You're not only now doing a lot of damage already with Spiritomb and Hasselbelt, but I can guarantee you, because I had this problem yesterday when I was recording a deck, I believe, or during the stream, I don't remember. People will forget about additional 30 damage. Like, I was so sure yesterday, oh, I'm safe, you know, there's nothing that can happen. It's like 30 damage off. Bam, knockout. I'm like, wait, what? And from playing, you know, EV Box, I can tell people don't read cards IRL, and they, like, really forget about, even though they played against the deck a million times, they still do forget about this, like, especially, you know, damage buff. So yeah, like that's what I would go for, and I think that's like a safe play, and that's a play that should get you to at least top 4 situation, and that's at least. Oh really? I mean, I had that. So I had, you know, like girlfriend when I was 19 in France, so I went for the whole year. That okay, so I packed my stuff and, you know, I put the band on hold and just went there. Well, it was supposed to be for like a few weeks, and, you know, she like had all of her friends, you know, coming over and all of that stuff. Then she dumped me for the friend. So, you know, I'm like, hey, there we go, Night of Band. Thank you so much for fantastic raid. There we go. Thank you so much, Ben. How are you? How is your Pokédex grind going? And so I know that also somewhere after May, Muji streams because of the new schedule. So I was kind of laughing with Muji that we're gonna have almost, you know, marathon like, right? So yeah, so I spent like, you know, a year then in France, you know, so that was cool. Because my Hala Spirit Welder, Special Energy, Frozlaw, yes. Yes, and yes, this is the thing. So welcome all the raiders, I'm Raven, Pokemon TCG competitive player. I do a lot of stuff, a lot of decks on YouTube, but also we do play VGC, and we're slowly, in the future, we're gonna start doing a series of the VGC road to, you know, rank 1, the legendary one, yeah boy, best one. But first, please stay in the Pokeball, Ultra Ball, I mean. No. Because, like, honestly, Zipzilla, this is, yeah. Now you have a counters to everything, and I think, you know, if you're gonna like work with the boyfriend, in terms of, like, you know, the matchup itself, you're gonna be good. Deck's going okay, over 250 now. Oh, you want to speedrun the game? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, my friend, sure, go to sleep because I know it's really late for you. Have a fantastic night. Bye. Mwah, take care. Love you, dude. Take care. Alright, so I'm gonna go back later to this area, probably. To get the mods from here.